Senators Ping Lacson and Rodante Marcoleta trading barbs at plenary this afternoon. The issues from the impeachment complaints against Vice President Sara Duterte to the West Philippine Sea. More from mobile journalist Merimon Reyes.
Dahil gusto din lamang ni Senator Marcoleta na lagi siyang bida bilang dating chairman ng BRC o sa usaping West Philippine Sea o anumang issue involving China o dili kaya ay sa usaping restitution na mag-asawang Diskaya, siya na nga ang tunay na bida sa aking magiging pahayag sa mga sandaling ito ngayong hapon.
These words from Senate President Pro Tempore Ping Lacson couldn't be any clearer. Senator Rodante Marcoleta is rubbing him the wrong way and for several reasons, according to the seasoned lawmaker.
Enough is enough. Patuloy po kayo sa pag-atake sa akin. I refuse to apologize and feed on Senator Marcoleta's ego and pride.
What could have triggered Marcoleta to supposedly target him? Recall that before Lacson became chairman of the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee, it was Marcoleta that called the shots in the powerful panel. Senator Ping believes the ill feelings could have started when he questioned his colleagues' allegedly half-baked interpretation and request to junk the impeachment case against Vice President Sara Duterte.
Ewan ko, Mr. President, simula nang nasopla ko si Senator Marcoleta sa floor, ay tila nagtanim na siya ng poot sa kanyang dibdib.
Then, there could be Lacson's revelation of the supposed syndicates behind the flood control scandal last year. The Senate President Pro Tempore had since accused Marcoleta of lawyering for king and queen of contractors Curly and Sara Diskaya.
He exposed his ignorance as a member of the bar, particularly on the revised rules on criminal procedure, even as he invoked the issue of impartiality at the top of his voice and out of order and decorum, continuously interrupting the chairman and everybody else, while shamelessly appearing to act as counsel for the Diskaya couple, without even disclosing before the committee members that one of his family members was an independent director of insurance companies that provided bonds for contractors owned by the 207 billion peso flood control contractors, Curly and Sara Diskaya.
Lacson also blasted Marcoleta for coming up with a so-called minority report when the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee is yet to release official findings from the flood control scandal probe.
Siya na nga itong gawa ng mga bagay na wala naman sa alituntunin ng Senado. Pagkatapos, ako ang pagbibintangan niya na epal, wala sa lugar, wala sa hulog. Saganang akin lang din naman, kagulat-gulat po ba ang naging reaksyon ng representasyon na ito na walang lugar ang ulat na yan kundi sa basurahan.
Then, it's Marcoleta's turn to hit back.
Po yung nagtataka Ginoong Pangulo, pagka po pala si Senator Ping Lacson na magdi-deliver ng privilege speech, wala pa po tayong nate-take up na kahit ano. Siya pala ay masyadong special dito sa chamber natin. Kasi po, pagka kami, lalong-lalo na ako, minsan patatapusin na lahat muna. Aabot po ng halos alas 7 hanggang alas 8 ng gabi. Kaya kung minsan po, pag ako nagdi-deliver ng speech, wala na si Senator Lacson. Ganun po pala siya ka-importante.
At this point, other senators chimed in.
Nangyari po kasi kahapon, sa speech ni Senator Marcoleta, with due respect to the two sides, binanggit po niya yung pangalan ni Senator Lacson. So it is obvious that Senator Lacson would like to respond. So usually when it is personal and collective privilege, especially when they're trying to defend themselves, kasi gusto mong i-defend sana ng sarili mo, binibigyan po natin ng pagkakataon. Ang senador na tumayo at any given point in time. Kaya kung sinabi din po sa akin ni Senator Marcoleta kahapon na ito po ay personal and collective dahil galit ako kay Senator Lacson, ginawa kong agad-agad. Pero hindi po niya kwento sa akin ano yung purpose ng kanyang speech. Kaya nung ninapitan niya po ako for speech, binabigyan po natin.
Hindi ko po alam, Sir President, Your Honor, kung paano ko, saan ako mag-uumpisa sapagkat hindi ako ang subject matter ng aking diniliver na privilege speech kahapon. Kaya kung sagutin at iisa-isahin sa inyo, ngunit ang nangyari, parang ad hominem ang nangyari. Sa akin po, natutukoy lahat ang inyong privilege speech ngayon, samantalang ang inaasahan ko ay sasagutin nyo yung privilege speech kahapon.
Negative po. Sigurado hindi po yun.
Bakit
Kayo po
po-
naglilihis, sino pa po nagsimula nito? Nung una
Bakit
pong
po-
privilege speech ninyo, hindi ko na sinagot kasi ayoko magkagulo. Pero enough is enough. Kahapon, nanonood ako sa aking opisina, gusto kong bumaba, kaya lang malalim na ang gabi at ayoko maabala yung trabaho sa Senado. Kaya nagsabi ako sa ating Senate President at ito'y na-manifest niya kahapon, narinig ko, na I was told na sasagot ako ngayong araw na ito. Wala pong gustong maglihis sa usaping flood control. Ako nga po, very passionate po ako dyan, mulat sa pool. Wala po kayo rito. Ako po'y talagang lumalaban sa korupsyon.
At some point, Marcoleta also questioned why he is being tagged as pro-China. He later challenged Lacson to attend a supposed Foreign Affairs Committee hearing this week.
Sa March 12 po, Mr. President, Senator Lacson, sana po may panahon kayo sapagkat ipinatawag ko sa magitan ng isang resolution at ito po ay alam na ni Senator Erwin. Pinatawag ko po ang NAMRIA, pinatawag ko po ang Philippine Coast Guard, Philippine Navy, ang DFA, pinatawag ko rin po si Justice Carpio at saka yung professor sa UP. At kung sino man po ang interesado, pero once and for all, malaman po natin dito kung sino ang sinungaling, kung sino ang makatsina, kung sino ang naggagaling-galingan at nagpapanggap na expert in international law.
Mr. President, may we hear from the chairman of the Foreign Relations Committee because his name was mentioned. May I just confirm if indeed he will call for a hearing and invite those people mentioned?
This morning, I have received a letter from the Department of Foreign Affairs citing that they cannot attend, including NAMRIA, Mr. Chair, and we have already written to the various chiefs of staff of the members of the Committee on Foreign Affairs. They cited, including NAMRIA, that they cannot attend because of the fact that it is a matter of national security, Mr. President. And I also have a copy that will be sent to your office, Mr. President. The reason given by NAMRIA, the Armed Forces of the Philippines.
The gentleman from Pampanga and Tarlac is confirming something that is not confirmed.
When Marcoleta insisted that there's already a date for the hearing, Lacson was adamant.
This is something between the chairman of the Foreign Relations Committee and the gentleman from Tarlac and Pampanga, Mr. President.
Hindi po, tinatanong ko po kayo.
No,
kasi,
I don't know Administrative Order number 29. Mr.
hindi
President.
po ninyo alam, sasabihin ko sa inyo.
I don't
Ulitin
need to
ko.
know, Mr. President. I'm not interested. Hindi po ako rin interesado sa sinasabi ninyo.
In the end, Lacson's privileged speech, Marcoleta's reply, and all other responses that came out of the two senators square off at the plenary were all referred to the Upper Chamber's Rules Committee. Kapatid mobile journalist Mary Mon Reyes, we are One News.